Greetings, warriors of the ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm so excited to welcome you back for yet another adventure through Middle Earth. In this series, I'll be playing random ladder matches on Discord and showing you War of the Ring games from my perspective by only viewing my cards and sharing with you my thoughts and in-game reactions while trying to keep the end result a mystery. Other players are aware that I'm making a video, as I asked for permission both before and after playing. Hope you enjoyed this video. I encourage you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Today's adventure features another content creator, Ituralde, who's also known as Captain of the Ring. And I'm going to share his video descriptions, his YouTube video channel in my description of this video. And let's introduce him. So my first question I always ask is, how did you find War of the Ring? He says, through the board game reviewer Tom Vassell. He had it in one of his reviews, saying top 100 of all time. Looks so cool, he went and bought it. How he found the Discord through IRFA's videos. He's watched the content for a good while, but always was a little hesitant to try, even though he likes the game. How long has he played? Online, 4 to 5 months. In person, bought the game about 8 years ago. And the expansion soon after, as well as Hunt for the Ring, Battle of Five Armies, and War of the Ring TCG as they came out. I'm trying to think of the card game. I've probably played something like 20 times in real life. I asked him interesting facts about him as a player. He used to play the Decipher Lord of the Rings trading card game with his sister in high school. Not long after he graduated, he gave his cards to his little brother, who basically memorized them all and can still tell you most of their effects even now. Another interesting fact is he's painted his entire War of the Ring set, including Loam, excluding Warriors of Middle Earth and King of Middle Earth, although he will someday. His favorite game is Twilight Imperium. He's painting each race in that game, which means I have 25 sets of 63 pieces to paint. I'm consult spreadsheet, 1,260 minis in, 315 to go. And it goes by he, him. Really cool backstory. Thank you for sharing that, Ituralde. So, in traditional adventure fashion, I tell him that he can pick his sides. I say, I'll just do free. He says, I'll sway you a token if you like. I said, no, I don't like tokens. So I'm going to do no tokens, play as free. And here we're just going to jump into it. I have Horn of Gondor, Power of Tom Bombadil. I am so excited to see these cards in my hand. I'm like, I can play both of these with a Palantir. That's what I'm thinking. He says, Fellowship, okay. He's going to try the 0-eye first turn thing he's heard about. He rolls no eyes. And he laughs. And I roll 2 musters, a hybrid, and a Will of the West. He says, worked out. So this is really miserable for me. It's not good. Because I can't even play my cards. So he starts putting Isengard to war. That pass. I said, this game's over. I'm going to go vent. I actually don't vent, but I say I'm going to go. He brings Saruman. This makes me think I could give a ring to get Gandalf turn 1. I can move Gandalf somewhere. And then I could flip him as an option. I pass. He thinks, decides to play a new power as Rising, which means it's going to be an early Rohan attack. So I decide to do it this way, so I could use a character to move them in. There's no reason to do the ones up here, because he can't even bring Saruman down. So, in this game, Saruman is hungry for Gondorians, for Rohirrim. So he moves these guys down from South Dunland to the Gap of Rohan, and these guys go into Moria. I decided to move Rohan down 1 time. But I don't want to give him a free Witch King, though. He decides to move Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth. I move the Elves down, because the Elves are always a good choice. Let's see what he does. Now he's also going towards Gondor. Very obvious. It depends where the Elite is, and the Nazgul are is where they're going. So if they go here, normally if they go to Miranda, normally they're eyeing going up the Dune line, but he's looking across at Gondor. Sauron is hungry, but he's not at war. And with the Fellowship, I say roll for Hunt. He says, shucks, I missed. Safe. This is Wink. All right. And he plays Balrog. So he's played both cards this turn. And I haven't been able to play my cards. They're just sitting there. I draw Create Company, which is trash. Path of the Woes is, can be good. Turn 2. Draws his character strategy card, Fellowship okay. He allocates 1 eye, rolls 1 more. Doesn't get a lot of attacks, though. Only has 3 attacks this turn, so I'm feeling a little better about this one. And I roll a kind of balanced roll. I'd like to see a Palantir would be nice. He says Palantirs are my favorite, as in him. I decide to figure out what to do. He says, I need a second. His cat is attacking things. I say, I'll be deciding what to do. He says his cat's on a mild diet and is making her displeasure known by attacking random objects. I feel bad for you. Hopefully it distracts you enough. I decide to pass. To have him attack down instead. He decides to draw a strategy card. He brings Sauron to war. I move the Fellowship. I am missed. I say move 3 is the dreaded one. He puts a smiley face. Draws another strategy card. I move the Fellowship again. This is move 3. And guess what happens? Guess what's going to happen. What do you think? He hits. And do you think it's going to be a reveal? It's not. I thought it was going to be. So we got 3. Gandalf did a good job as a guide, but he didn't get to do any card drawing. So he's gone. And Strider's in. He says, decent draw for that, at least. I wanted a 3. He thinks he plays Olagai. Plays him in Orthanc, which I find curious. I say odd. So I wonder which way you're headed. He says it's a secret, and it's safe. Think for a while. I decide now. I think, should I move this one guy? He says, Dudworth Lar. Yes. Where is that on the map? I don't even know where it is. If you can find it, tell me in the comments. Where is this place? Is it? Oh, it's over here. He needs to move this way. I attacks forwards now. From Orthanc. I'm going to play an advantageous position here. Which helps. No hits on the combat reroll. No hits. Actually, it doesn't help at all. What am I thinking? Why would I play that? I thought it was clever at the time. What a rookie move that was. So this we're here and we're like, okay, well let's move from this part of the wall. Let's slide to the right a little bit. Because this does absolutely nothing. It's just a wasted card. I got 1 he presses and I go into Helm's Deep. I said I don't want to give him a free Witch King. Because I think about mustering Rohan. There's no reason. And instead I move Gondor down. Because I think that's going to be the other target. Then attacks Helm's Deep. They're under siege. Alright, turn 3. I have Spirit of Mordor, which I could play in that army. Elven Cloaks. Fellowship okay. This is alrighty. He allocates 2 eyes this time. Rolls 2 more. Really bad roll for him. Will I get Gandalf? I do. And I get my first Palantir of the game. So I start by putting Gandalf in Fangorn to scare him.
He arrives precisely when he means.
I want to scare him into mustering up an Orthanc. I do not have any Ents. So musters an Orthanc guy. I think about playing Spirit of Mordor here. That's what I'm laughing about. But I changed my mind. I just moved the Fellowship. And he misses on 4 eyes. Super lucky. So there we go. He musters an Elite into Orthanc. I'm tempted to move again here. He says, do it. Give in to your hate. This could be an error. I could always use these to play Horn of Gondor and Elven Cloaks. Those are good cards. But I also know that his military looks dangerous. So I decide to move. And I am hit on the last die. And he draws an eye. So it's a 1 reveal. So I'm going to go straight. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Carrick, because I know that in Carrick he can't attack me with any cards. I say safe from your BS in there. He says not safe, and he plays Morgul Wound, which does work. If I'm revealed, he can play it. So he adds 2 corruption points, right to 3. I flip the Fellowship, and he starts moving out as his last action towards Lorien and to take over the rest of Rohan. I draw Kindred of Glorfindel, and Eagles Are Coming. I'm going to definitely get rid of Grey Company, because it sucks. Fellowship, okay. He allocates 1 eye. That's me? No, it's him. He allocates 1 eye. So the Rohirrim are in Helm's Deep. They're like, what's going on? Rohan's open. The Fellowship is all the way in Carrick, which is the wrong direction, but we went over the high pass. Alright, so I rolled two characters here. Not bad. I have to move twice. I'm thinking I could start by playing Path of the Woes if I want to get them out, but I think I want to muster an elite in Edoras. That's what I do. Muster an elite in Edoras. He plays Shadow Lengthens. So go 1, 2. So now my idea of playing the Spirit of Mordor is over. Not happening. And he moves these 2 onto right instead of Lorien. So now he's open for military potential for me. But it's going to be very hard to get up there. And the Elves aren't even at war. I contemplate playing Spirit of Mordor, but decided not to. Sitting with the Fellowship. I am missed. Attacks Edoras. And I play a Scouts. He plays a Great Host. He says nice. He moves everyone in. I decide to muster up in Fold to be annoying. He was hoping no Scouts there. He thinks it's always difficult to go after Rohan early, so these Rohirrim are just mustering up. They're coming out of the mountains. He attacks Lorien after he's under siege, moves him down. I'm with the Fellowship again. This time I am hit, hoping for not a reveal, and it is a reveal, so I'm out of that safety. I could go to Dale here, and I could heal a corruption that way, but I need to move the Fellowship because I'm feeling pressure. I take the corruption up to 4. He attacks Lorien. Using a character card. So I see a character card. I look at his hand. I think the only thing he's going to play is some kind of Cruel as Death crap. Or Devilry of Orthanc. Or Balrog, like I said in the chat. That's Balrog. So I'm not going to play Advantageous Position here. But I'm going to play a Heroic Death just in case. So the Bane gets 2. And the combat gets nothing. So no Heroic Death needed. And I got 1 back. He presses. Uses a strategy card. Now I'm going to play Advantageous Position. Relentless Assault. Oh, I don't play it. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? He's going to sack 2 guys on this. This is not going to be good. Oh, he misses. He rolls 3 threes. And he says 2, but he's wrong because it only works in the combat. So he gets 2. He gets 1, sorry. He gets 1. And I get 1. So I pass. And he decides to muster another elite in Orthanc. I decide to flip the Fellowship. And he decides to start moving towards, to move some reinforcements out. And Far Harad to Near Harad. Here we go. Turn 5. I draw Elven Rope and Celeborn. Celeborn, I'm thrilled. Celeborn is going to be helpful. And I haven't been able to play those character cards yet. The Horn I haven't been able to play yet. Elven rope, elven cloaks. I'd like to get the horn out there to protect me. But I want to also make sure that I'm not dying in the military race. He allocates one eye. Rolls no more. I roll Will of the West, Muster, Hybrid, 2 characters. I start by playing Celeborn's Galadrim. He tells me I could crown. I'm not going to crown. He says, "Oh, stop that." And I draw into a power too great. Perfect timing. He says, "Just for that, I'll do this." And he plays Candle of Corpses using his character. This could be bad. He needs to roll 4s or higher here to get hits. And he misses. Very lucky. I decide to move the Fellowship. He rolls a 1, safe. He plays Prince of Mordor. He puts him in, doesn't put him up here, interestingly. So 1-2, 1-2, and 1-2 here in Morannon. The Fellowship again. This time I'm hit. Another reveal. Annoying, but it happens. He moves on to Helm's Deep and starts moving these guys up. I flip the Fellowship. So I could have gotten to Mordor that turn. That's what I was thinking. But I didn't. So they're making some good movement. The orcs are coming out. Helm's Deep is in deep trouble. Lorien could be bad. It sells 4 HP. He attacks Helm's Deep. Using a character card. Now I'm thinking it's probably W of Orthanc. I'm going to play an advantageous position. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm thinking. That's what I do. And it blocks 1 hit. He ends up getting 1. And I get 3 back. So I take my 1. He takes his 3. He stops. I pass. He attacks Helm's Deep again. This time no card. Do you have anything I could play to hurt him? No. He gets 1. 3. Very excited about that. I'm blaming him. It's very exciting. I got 2 back. He's going to press to try to kill him. No card, no card. He kills him. Goes really bad for me. Get 1 back. Pass again. He, interestingly, has not gotten the Witch King yet. Which I'm very suspicious about, because he could be having more dice. But I think it's something I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to see if you can figure it out. If you're a War of the Ring player, you might know. He puts on and they went in the pool. I'm going to play a power too great. He says nice. And he starts moving towards this army of 2 and moves these guys up onto the Fellowship. I draw Dead Men Have Done Here, Fear Fire Foes, turn 6. Fellowship okay. Allocates 1. 2 eyes, actually. Rolls no more, but rolls lots of mustards, 2 attacks, and a Palantir. And I roll trash. But I'm thinking at least I can finally play my cards. I'm not going to be negative about this. I can play cards. I could also move once and then possibly move into Mordor. So I played Path of the Woes. I said, I don't know if it's correct, but it's funny. He said, you know what's even better? And here's the big reveal you guys have to know about. I've been trying to get the achievement for killing Rohan before Gondor is active. I've done the same thing. I said, that's fine. He said, that's why I know Witch King, because it would activate him. And now he can't get it. He has to call all the troops on the board to get it. And so I realized that he can't get that achievement now. And he just moves towards Gondor with this army. So Rohan has taken over on turn 6. I decide to put Horn of Gondor out. He decides to start moving the Southern Zeaslings to war. I think about Elven Rope, and I take it back. I move the Fellowship. And I missed. Safe, sort of. He plays Nazgul's Strike, which means he hits on 5s. To move his leadership around, he does 1 to Lorien, 1 on the hunt, and 1 down here. And there's still, he rolls for the hunt, miss, reroll hits on the last possible one. It's a 3, And now I'm thinking random. I say no horn because I want to use my horn for if he plays Foul Thing from the Deep. And he pulls Boromir. That sucks. Because since Boromir decides to block, good job, Boromir, but then no one can blow his horn. So if Boromir ever leaves the Fellowship, I have to discard it. So that's gone. And I take Corruption for it. Alright, so now I give him a ring because I want to see if I can move into Mordor. He hits. Twice. It's an I, it's a 2R. Rims into Pippin. I take 1. He goes 1, 2, and goes 1 more into his Gileath. And I move straight into Mordor. Morannon, I draw 0 reveal. 0 reveal is great for him to draw now. Because when Golems decide, those are just basically blue tiles. Now I bring Southern's usually all the way to war. I flip the Fellowship, I'm out of stuff. Nothing I can really do here. He puts the Witch King in, finally. Where's the Witch King going to show up? He shows up in the fold. He's been waiting. He could have come in a long time ago. He could have come in turn 2. He moves from Near Harad to West Rondor and fold to Druidane. Alright, and we go to the next turn. I draw Athelas and King Brandsman. So I do have healing I can do with Strider while he's the guide. I have blue tiles to put in. And I have plenty of shield walls, so it's good. Sudden Strike could be helpful. So here we go. We're in the Mordor. He allocates 3, rolls 2 more. I roll... now I have more dice than him. I have a Palantir. Sorry, I have a Will of the West, 3 characters, and a Muster. So we'll see what happens. He updates the Hunt Pool, good for him. I haven't even moved yet. I used the Will of the West to play Athelas. And I heal for 2. Thank you, Strider. The 3+ helped. So I go down 2. This is a good card. So unlike Candle of Corpse, this has actually helped. The Mouth comes in. Where's he going to show up? He shows up in Minas Morgul. I decide to put some more friendly tiles in the pool. I'm not going to move much here. Then attacks Minas Tirith. I decide to put a regular Gondor unit in reinforcements. Instead of having a combat outside. I then move the Fellowship here, and I draw 3. Take a random here. I could have taken Strider, but I'm thinking I kind of need him to move, just in case I draw some reveals. I draw Mary, that's real bad. I swear. So Athelas doesn't, the Athelas healed, and then Pippin got in the way. Instead of, Legolas or Gimli would be, even Strider would be okay. So Pelargir's attacked with no card. I do no card, and he continues his missing rolls. The Shadow just can't roll. I feel bad for him. And I don't hit either. He presses. I decide to go to his Gileath because I can muster up here before he gets there. I muster Elite, Gondor, and Dol Amroth. He puts Zenithor's Folly on the board. Gets rid of the leader and card playing of any kind. And with the Fellowship, again, super risky. But I'm seeing the military crashing because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need to move. Let's look at the Hunt Pool. If I draw an eye, it's going to be a 6 reveal, which will put it up 3. Hunt Pool has 1 blue tile. These other ones are fine. Just don't draw an eye. So 1, 2, 3, 4 eyes in the pool out of 7 plus 5, 12. 4 out of 12 chance. It's about a third chance he's going to draw an eye, and he draws Elven Rope. Super lucky. So now I'm feeling good about my choices. I only have 3 more moves to make. But I don't have a choice as I feel the pressure. So I draw Book of Mizarble and Ent's Awake. Fellowship okay. He allocates 3. Rolls a lot. I do roll a Palantir, which is great. because I can use that to play my Ents card. That's what I start with. Ents. I need to get 4s or higher. I roll a 3 and 2 6s. By Saruman, you're gone. And I put Elven Rope in the pool. He says, it'd be okay with me if you stop drawing blue tiles now. Too bad. And he moves his troops out of Moria into Emerald Dale and out of Minas Morgul into here. I muster an elite into Dol Amroth. He decides to move a guy from Minas Tirith to Losternock and tries going to Emerald Dale, and I say, nope, nope, a power too great. I show him that. And the second movement instead is to move the 6 guys from Daggerlad to North Athelion. I bring in a regular into Lamden and a leader into Dol Amroth. He attacks his Gilead from the Mouth Army. No card. No card, so I'm gonna do no card. I'm gonna probably do a shield wall. Because my plan now is I'm gonna retake Rohan. He misses completely. I got 1. He says press, so I move away. He didn't think that one through, he says. And I move towards here. My plan is just to stall him. I don't plan to do much with this. I don't have enough dice to get back to Helm's Deep at this turn. And I use my second action to move the North Dow guys to Edmores. So, Pippin is going on an adventure through to Rohirrim. Maybe he's thinking, I'm going to go get help. And there's no help here, but he can try. He attacks Lamden, no card. Misses again. Wish I had a confusion there. I miss. He's like, come on, Southrons and Easterlings. He has to be really bad right now on his dice rolls. So look at the end of the game and see what it is. She was everyone from Pelargir to Lamden. I pass. He starts moving out towards this army. And North Athelion to Gilead. So he's got plenty of forces here. Passes. I pass, I mean. Alright, he's attacking on Fold now. I'm going to play a Shield Wall just to be obnoxious. Or I'm going to play a Sudden Strike. I've changed his position. Okay, or I'm going to play that. And he gets 3 hits, because don't forget the reroll empty his position doesn't do. But Pippin got 3 hits back, 3 6s. So at least he hit back. So he takes Fold back over. And with the Fellowship, and I draw an eye, not good. I'm going to random here because I want to be able to hide with any die. I draw Gimli. I know I'm going to draw either Gimli or Legolas, so I'm going to take 1 corruption. He plays Ring of Zarbrod to attack Minas Tirith. Let's see how this goes. I can't card. He plays Deadly Strife. Gets 5 right away. I get 2 back. Presses. And draws. And no cards and gets them. So that was good combat. Now he's at 6. So now he could win next turn. I draw Gwahir and Dane Ironfoot's Guard, not helpful. I was hoping for like Mithril Coat. Fellowship okay. He allocates 2 eyes, rolls 3 more again. Sauron is very active this game, looking into Mordor. And I roll Will of the West, Palantir, 3 characters. I decide to flip the Fellowship with my Will of the West, because I want to save this Palantir to play a card, or to draw a card if needed. Notice that we totally forgot, but he is rolling an extra die than he should. And that would mean, what would that mean? That Palantir wouldn't be there. One of the Palantirs wouldn't be there, because we'd take discard from the right. Because Saruman died, so he has extra die this turn. He discards his cards to get rid of Power Too Great. Now I decide I'm going to draw a Oh, I don't. I think it'd make more sense to draw a character card than do that right away. But I'm thinking I don't want to take him out right away. I need Gandalf in there. Attack still Amarath, but under siege. I move the Fellowship. And I draw an eye. This time I'm definitely just going to take Strider and take 2 corruption. He says 4 tiles kill. Let's see what he's talking about. Only 2 tiles will kill. He says the 3s and the eyes, but don't forget Legolas is the guide here. So I'm curious what that means. He plays half orcs and goblin men on Lorien. That'll give him an attack, a leadership here. No, it won't. No leadership, no Saruman in play. I flip the Fellowship. He attacks Lorien. So now I have to see, because he could win this turn if he takes Lorien out. If he doesn't take Lorien out, then I'm going to be good. So I forget to say shines. We're going to say he's shining afterwards and just go with it. But he cancels Gandhi anyway. Gets 1 hit. And I get 2. He presses because he has to. He asked if I'm shining now. I said, yeah, he was shining. I have to go with it. Which is fair, I think. Alright, he plays a strategy card. I play Sudden Strike. You go to my leadership. My leadership is 1. Because Gandalf forfeited it. He plays an Onslaught against me. He gets no hits. I get 2. That means Onslaught can't do anything. Even if he kills everybody. If he kills everyone, then I still own Lorien. The Onslaught's 1. And doesn't get it. So I have 3 troops left. I'm contemplating coming out. But I said I draw a character card using a ring. And it's Ents. And he starts moving out of Minas Tirith and towards Dol Amroth. So I'm sensing a Shadow's Gathering coming. So I draw Bilbo with Thranduil's Archers. This is turn 10. Allocates 1 eye. Rolls 3 more, so he's got 4. And with the Fellowship, drum roll. Let's look at the hunt pool. I won on everything except for the red 3, and he draws the red 3, which is fair because earlier I drew the blue 0. So I decided to take the corruption, which could be a mistake. He puts the ring as mine in the pool. I play Bilbo's Song. Because I could have hid, and then an eye wouldn't kill me. But let's see what happens this turn. This is a crazy turn. Just letting you guys know, this is nuts. He's also still rolling with too many dice. That turn, he has 1 extra. Is it an eye? Character in that he has. All right. He plays Shadow's Gather. To, like I said. I draw another character card that's reproved the Swifter of Daring Defiance. He flips the Mouth and Lorien. So now I'm looking at his... I think because of the cards I have Daring Defiance, that I am not going to shine. I say no shine. He says no card. I gets 1 hit. And I get 3 back. He presses. I see a strategy card. Here comes Daring Defiance. So I can cancel it because he's not shining. No Desperate Battle for you. Let's see if that saved me. It did. It would have gotten 2 hits. Then he gets 1. And I get 1 back. So that stalls him a little bit. So I have to decide if I'm going to move again. And it all comes down to, can I hold out? And so far, Gandalf is doing his job. I draw a character card again. So I want to see if I can get, like, There's Another Way. What'll win me the game if I get that? Here, I let him draw for the Witch King. It's fine. I don't care. It's cool. Attacks Lorien again. This time I'm going to shine. I don't have any cards that will help. But I do have Brave Stand. I can try that. That's what I'm going to play. He plays Storm of Bats. Cancels that. No hits for him. And he rolled for the mouth. And I hit with him. And he stops and draws again. I decide that I'm going to draw another character card to see if I can get Heroic Death here. So that'll stall out Lorien a little bit more, but I don't. I get Sudden Strike. I say no way I'm moving on that. It's not happening. And he uses a ring to attack Lorien. He says take 15 or something. And he plays... I play a Sudden Strike. He plays Onslaught. And I didn't Sudden... Oh, I'm shining. So only I miss. He gets nothing. Absolutely nothing. I get one hit back. And now he's going to Onslaught. Let's see how this Onslaught goes. He Onslaughts all of them and gets it. So there goes Gandalf. He's dead. He draws for the Witch King. And now he goes after Dol Amroth for a chance to win here. Let's see a strategy card. I'm going to play Valor. He plays Relentless Assault. This could be painful. Kills 2. Gets 2. He gets to reroll by accident. So I'm hoping to hold off. Maybe there's enough Valor here in Dol Amroth. Combat roll is the only thing that affects it. Valor helps me out. Look at that. 3 force. A 5 and a 6. That's 5 hits. That's going to end his hope for military victory this turn. Alright. So here we go. And now we realize we're seeing all these flashing dice. We realize he's been rolling with Saruman extra turn. So now he's realizing this game has a giant asterisk next to it. I told him to take a die away, and I say I'm gonna roll with it with my. I missed it too, but we agree that I'm gonna roll with all 5 dice this turn just to make it fair. Just so you know, if I didn't, I would have rolled everything but the hybrid. So he rolls 3 eyes. I have Aomer, House of the Stewards. Nothing to really wait for. Because if I wait, he could put this ring in the pool to make it an eye and make it deadly. Someone with the Fellowship right away. So I win on everything except for the red eye. Drum roll, he rolls an eye. He draws an eye. Super close. Good job, Gollum. Nice job. Crazy Mordor track. I think I almost drew all the eyes that Mordor track. I did. Almost drew all of them. Gandalf really held up in Lorien. Very brave. But I want to show you the stats in this game. You have to see this. You have to see this. Alright. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. I want you to look at the sixes. -10 on 6s for him. He was +5 on 5s, though. And there's a lot of cards that will help you roll more. But we definitely saw that pain in Lorien. Meanwhile, I rolled almost as many 6s as him with 100 less dice rolled. So, crazy game. I'm going to thank you, Ituralde, for the company. You guys enjoyed this one. I'm going to try again posting these videos every Tuesday of the adventures. And on Thursdays, I'm going to try doing my my viewed games, my spectated games. Thank you all for being here and being a part of the community. Please look for me in the Discord if you want to play. Just reach out, say, hey, I want to play, and have a video. Just so you know, Hinch, if you're watching this, you're like, where's my video? I tried literally 4 times with the video, and I could not get through it. Maybe I'll try again another day. So I'm sorry to you. I'll try to get to it soon. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.